and freaking call on my terminated on or violated because the person that would violate me is not here.
Oh God.
So this sounds bad, okay? But me and my best friend were friends with benefits. It would violate me is not here.
No finger will be involved either.
Oh my God, I don't know what you guys mean by that, but I.
It's not good.
I told you to Google it. I only have one telephone.
Hi, Seb.
I don't know. It's in jail, so the phones go off at a certain time. It's like. Minute remaining.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and then that makes you cry. Because it's like, look, time's up. Oh, it's stupid. I think it's bullshit. They should have just. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, those violating fuckers, eh?
Parole violation, not violated by any parts. Gladys, there is a single man who said that you were cute. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, if he comes back, hi, I'm Gladys. I'm the single one here, I guess. Might as well say single, as I am.
We'll just get him back here.
I'm just. How. Doing nothing wrong, and I still get told, fuck you, Gladys. Oh, hi, I'm Gladys. Ho Beans is. Okay, I'm good. I don't fight over men.
You don't
I
want
learned that if a man doesn't want you, go the other way around.
I heard from the rumors on the streets he is a hoe, but at least he's average.
Don't need to know. Don't want no hoes in my community. Sorry, I dealt with enough hoes. Silly goose.
I'm just vibing. I come in and I vibe.
Hoes and bows and swanging things.
Oh my God. This is the funniest live I've ever been in. Hey, it gets me out of a mood that I was in. I've been depressed all day. Mason knows that. He came in and got me smiling and stuff. Now we're friends on Snapchat. Because I got banned on Facebook.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, because a girl wanted to beat my ass, so I said, come do it. You got balls, come do it.
Thanks for the understanding.
But you know how they are, they're just going to call the popo. Or not show up, because, they're TikTok people.
Yeah.
You know how that is.
We all know that TikTok people never show up. Never.
Never.
Yeah.
I know, and they're like, they got me banned on my freaking Facebook for 23 hours. I'm like, some bitch. So I've been telling anybody that, wants to message me my Snapchat because I can't message anybody. So it's like, fuck. So my other friend has my phone number and she messaged me and she's like, oh, I'm going to bed. I'm like, I'm still fucking awake. What the fuck? Who just left?
Who did leave?
Oh, one mean mama.
Yeah, one me mama.
Oh, there's
Thank God, Hobie.
I dropped her for a second. She's still here. She can come back up. I'm only here for a second. Who's pissing on me?
shower.
Who did you
Enjoy
drop?
the shower.
One me
me
mama for a
mama.
sec because I did. Yeah.
You fucker.
Who's gonna drop me? Hell no. I went like this. Hell no. On my live, I had him as a mod in my live.
All right, I'm muting myself for a few minutes, guys. I gotta use.
Huh?
What the fuck, Obeen? Drop one mean mama.
Wait, does she even know that? I think original got a violation because you can't gift.
Yeah, I
No, that was a while ago. Yeah, it's okay.
Did you get violated?
Gladys would have fun
I did get
and
violated.
promos live. Who's promo?
I got violated 3 times.
yeah.
Hey,
So
I-
he's getting suspended.
Listen,
in this
I have
live for me.
3 different
this-
accounts.
All this time I was fucking muted. I said, I feel like she would get along with Natalia so well.
Oh, besties.
Immediately.
Becca, I figured you were sleeping when I said that.
I'm asleep.
Like,
And one me
wait.
mama hasn't said anything, so I think she was sleeping.
Gladys, have you ever
No,
heard of Psychic
she's getting her nails
Natalia?
done.
No, I have not.
Oh my god. Like, you guys would get along so well. I promise you.
I don't really join lives. This is the first one that I've joined because
No, I promise, like, she is such a... I can't say it.
You shush, Cassie.
She is such an... I'm trying
Yeah,
to find
yeah.
the words. I'm trying to find them.
Don't use that one. Find a different one.
I'm trying to find it still.
she's so
Bitch.
friendly.
A different... Get along very well.
I don't know. Some females don't like me. They
Well-
want to beat my ass for some reason.
Well, Natalia's 57, so I don't think she'd be able to do that.
Like some of them want to beat my ass for some reason. Like
No, like I said, I feel like y'all be great friends because she's just out there, and she's
I need friends. Like I said, my best friend's in jail right now.
I
could
think
kick him
she
in his
would be a
ass.
lovely friend to you.
Well,
I have a serious question.
I don't know what.
Did
For
you
me,
refer to using the washroom as going?
did.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I use it as I gotta go potty. I gotta go piss.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could just say
Yeah,
go use
I
the washroom,
have a
guys,
follow
or just
now.
mute and do it. But
And Pete.
Yeah, this lady.
Remember Natalia farting on live.
At least she fucking muted. That's more.
Right.
Fuck it
Yeah, I
up.
do. I'm kind of private when I have to go to the bathroom.
No, this lady literally will take a shit with us on live.
I mean,
Oh,
you're not.
Jesus, no. Like, my
Yeah,
Wipe
yeah,
her
yeah.
butt or wash her hands.
Sometimes she'll show her bare ass and tits on live too.
Yeah, definitely will not do that. That's definitely not.
All for a galaxy.
Yes, I did wash my hands.
That's more than her. But like I said, y'all would be besties.
And she don't wipe her ass.
scooter just dry just by itself.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, do you just let it air dry or?
No, I wipe down there. I do not let it air dry.
She's looking for a roommate.
Definitely down that rodeo.
She
Fuck
does
you.
rub
Fuck
and
no.
tug in her basement.
Yeah, she gives special massages.
She does happy endings.
Hell no, I'm good. Thanks, guys. I'd rather live by myself.
Would you be massagers?
No. That's gross.
She'd probably pay you good money for it.
No, I don't need money. I'm not one of those people that thrive
Well, that's
on
okay.
money. I could
She
give
wouldn't
two
pay in
shits
money
about
anyway. She wouldn't pay in money anyway. She'd pay in Chinese food.
Oh god, that sounds nasty. But okay. Nah, that'd fuck up my stomach.
Well, it's $91 with Chinese food that she likes to order, and usually it's for too.
Hey
And her-
Gladys, I
Her
don't even
favorite part.
do. I'm not from Canada.
So, are you a felon?
Never been in trouble the day in my life.
So you can come to
So you just
Canada.
need a passport, or what about?
Okay, well, first of all, I gotta get my license back for one.
You don't need a
My
license to come
ex,
to Canada.
my ex decided to take it to somebody's house. And
Your
the person will not answer my messages, so
Your ex
I have to
seems
get a
like
new
real
ID.
winner chicken dinner. I think
Oh,
I say I
She
don't like
doesn't either. She doesn't do plane
yours.
rides. She barely does car rides.
Exactly. I am
You don't have to
petrified of
travel
getting on a
once.
bus. I will not get on an airplane. I will probably cry in a corner if I have to get on a bus. Far away from where I am.
oh, I
Honestly,
suppose, yeah.
no. The person that's on a scooter is only like literally probably just maybe an hour or two away from you.
You need time out, Cassie.
I'm not, I'm definitely not hanging out with anybody. Like, I don't trust anybody.
Pretty trusting,
Yeah,
huh?
no, thanks. Appreciate it, but I'm good. Look at this. I'll show
Yeah,
you
he's
guys
a
a
really
bird.
he's awesome, but really fast.
See, his name's Cooper.
Oh,
Who's Cooper?
subject. What is that? Oh, it's a bird.
Oh, it's a bird. Hi.
Yep.
Did Cassie leave because I muted her?
No.
See, it's a bird.
Oh. Hi, Cooper.
She'll get over it.
Cooper, you gonna talk? Pretty bird. He talks. He talks bullshit. Cooper. Oh no, this is not my house. Do not give a house to her. Nope. Not my house. I live in a studio right now, currently, because I can tell you guys a horror story. So, you guys want to hear a horror story on why I won't ride a
Yeah.
bus? Okay.
I want to hear a horror story.
I like horror stories.
Okay, so my ex, told me
Just
we were homeless for almost a year together. Oh man. Okay. Almost to. Let me get my words straight. Holy shit. Okay, so we were homeless for a year together, and we ended up going to California. He said he had some friends down there that we were gonna stay with. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I get to Los Angeles. It was 3 days on a bus. 3 fucking days on a bus. And we got stuck in Los Angeles because our bus arrived late, so we didn't get to Bakersfield. So
Yeah.
he told me he He left me at the bus station, told me that I was a piece of shit. He wished he never met me, and left me there. I've never been to California in my life. Never been there. So I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I ended up getting back to New York. Well, that bus ride was supposed to be 3 days, turned into a week on a bus.
A week.
Yeah. So the whole upstate of New York was under a storm advisory. So I got stuck in Chicago for 2 days, stuck in Denver for 1. So I ended up on a bus for a whole week. It was terrible.
Why didn't you just get off the bus?
Because I didn't know where I was going to go if I got off the bus, because I had somewhere to stay in New York. So I had to go back to New York because I didn't have any friends in California.
Bus?
Yeah, I finally got back to New York.
No, but like you were stuck in like Colorado, for example. You didn't get off the bus for 2 days?
No, so it ended up getting delayed. The bus ended up getting delayed, so I ended up staying in Colorado for a night. And then it got delayed in Chicago. I stayed there for 2 nights in Chicago. And then I got to Syracuse, and it got the bus got there at midnight, and the whole freaking place was shut down.
Everything was said and done.
Oh, it was different buses. It was like you had to transfer.
Oh, so you
know what
got
I mean?
off the bus. Okay.
I got off the bus, but it was still terrifying for a week trying to get back here.
I was going to ask if you were peeing in cups.
No, they had a bathroom at the back of the bus.
Oh, that's good.
But like trying to get back there with my knee being the way it is, because I have to have a needle put in my knee because my kneecap doesn't go where it's supposed to be. It goes off center, and it doesn't go in track. So
Your knee,
every
yes.
time,
This is...
yes, yes, it was the fucking Greyhound bus. It's the worst fucking company ever out there. I will never do it the fuck again.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I was in a hotel at Chicago. Well, not a hotel at Chicago. My friend, I don't know. It's called a hostel. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Not
the
a hotel.
hostels. Yeah.
I got like one of the private rooms because I was not sharing a room with nobody. I said fuck too.
Did they have like a communal bathtub?
No, like they had. So where the one I stayed with, like, I don't know how many people, but I just wiped the toilet and just used the bathroom and squatted over it.
The old hover technique, yes, that is.
Yes, yeah, sure
Like-
is. Not getting nothing from there. Hell no.
Do you get the splashback with your hover technique?
Oh dear Lord, I'm not answering that one.
That's yes.
Like,
That's yes.
We know somebody that we
Dude, like when I hovered, I'd wash myself with wipes afterwards.
like. Do you see that dirty water? He loves it.
Ew, that's disgusting.
I know.
Where the hell's that from?
That's from his communal tub that he shares with 20 other people.
Oh God, no, definitely not like that.
Yeah, so to
God.
save you the water bill, what they do is they share the bath water too. They just reheat it.
Oh
And-
God, no. That's why I said
Communal bar of
I'm
soap.
not leaving the place that I am. Like I said, I'm waiting for my best friend to get out of jail, and then I'm leaving this state. Don't know. This time, not bus. Fuck that
So,
shit.
is your best friend going to be on the lam?
No, what?
On the lam, like on the run?
No, he's
'Cause,
gonna
like,
be getting out.
When you get out of jail, you probably can't like leave right away, right?
Oh no, so what's gonna happen is he has to get paroled over to the other place before we can leave. Obviously he's not gonna be on the run because I ain't dealing with that shit. Fuck no.
And Louise.
if he doesn't get released from parole, we're just going to stay here until he gets off. God forbid he doesn't want to stay here because it's corrupt down here.
Yes.
Self that I wouldn't deal with it, and then here comes him, and it was like, ah, shit, here we go again. Round
What's your
2.
question, HEH? HEH has a question, and they're usually pretty good, so.
Okay, Gladys, but... what's your question?
Who are you, Jamie?
No. So, the story behind what happened is, I'll be honest. So, no, my child did not drink bleach. So, what happened is any child, gets into stuff, right? Okay, so I was in the kitchen. I have a baby gate, okay? My ex-husband, that is a narcissist piece of shit that everybody decides to go with. Yes, I have a Reddit page on here. I'm willing to share it. Anyways, so proceeds. So I'm in the kitchen with my son. I'm cooking him lunch because it's lunchtime, right? Josh comes home, right? And he opens the gate. And Seth comes out. I'm cooking food. I didn't see him move. So we went into the bathroom and I heard a scream. He swatted the rubbing alcohol that was on the sink down on him. So, in being a good mother that I was, I took him to the hospital because he had it in his eyes and he wouldn't stop screaming. But if you call poison control, right? They will tell you just to rinse out his eyes and not go to the hospital. The only reason that he was taken away was because I went to the hospital. The only reason I'm supervised with my kids is because I haven't took it back to court.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Are you running around your house again?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't hold still sometimes, but
okay.
the reason why I haven't been able to take it back to court is because I had a bunch of stuff that I had to do. And then, what about the rest? Is because I did not have, the lid was not on the rubbing alcohol. I did not know it was open. I had the kid in the gate with me. My ex-husband opened up the gate and the kid ran out. I was cooking dinner.
So you had the rubbing alcohol by your dinner?
No. So he ran out, right, of the kitchen. Okay? I'm facing towards the stove, okay? And he runs out to the bathroom, which I obviously should have been paying more attention, but I thought the gate was shut. Okay?
There's a Reddit HEH.
There's never been filthy food or anything, pills on the floor, nothing. Nothing like that. I have always kept a clean house. They tried to say I was on drugs, never been on drugs. The only reason the second one was taken is because I didn't have custody of the first one.
Oh.
Yes, I do. I have all the classes. I have every piece of paper that I ever done.
Now there's this, do you remember that girl that we were talking about, that one, that rub and tug or whatever? She had a cleaning business before, and she worked with a girl.
This is not my place. I'm not showing this place. It's not my place. If I was home, yes. There is not roaches at my new place. Yes, was I at a place that has roaches? That was because the whole place was covered with roaches.
Gladys, I'm just going to mute you for a second while the host says what he's saying.
Oh, sorry, just one sec. There was, remember that girl that we were just talking about? She had a cleaning business before, and she said that she just sent me a picture, but it maybe not be you, but she said that maybe she thinks that she worked with you one time, and she took a picture of them cleaning.
But there is always two sides of the story, okay?
Yeah.
And what about the fact being that Josh sat there and choked his own girlfriend?
Are you asking me this?
His own wife with his daughter in her belly. And that is on MPs, police, not MPs, oh my God, military police. And Josh is the ex-husband that everybody thinks that is great and that should have custody. Actually, my son's dad,
I think.
my son's dad has nothing to do with him, and there's no confirmed DNA test on on Ethan. He is adopted because they told me that I could not be around anybody under the age of 18 if I did not sign off. They made me fucking sign off on him.
There's some crazy name dropping going on. I got a question. I was scrolling through lives earlier, and you were making cookies. What kind of cookies were those?
They're gonna sit there and bash me either way I try to go. It's always happened. It's never failed, you know?
Can you
I
tell
can't
me
be perfect. Hold on, I'll show you the cookies. Okay, let me see if I can. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out.
Colby, and one me mama said you don't have to drop for her.
Oh, there's an opening now anyway. I didn't see that, but yeah, there.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh, they look delicious.
Yeah, they spread it together. But no, I do cleaning lives on live about my house. Like, I keep my house pretty together after I dealt with CPS. The only reason why I haven't took it back to court is because I didn't have everything finished. And now I do. I have done.
What's this I hear about kittens?
What about kittens? Oh, so the kittens that they're talking about, 2 kittens passed away in my care because the mom left them to die, and I tried bottle feeding them to keep them alive. And the kittens, Jeffrey has my 7 cats. I could not take them with.
Did the mom just like go to the store and just not come back? Like, where did the mom go?
The mom was trying to kill the kitten.
Oh.
And then the mom took off and ran outside and left the kitten with me.
What a little whore that is.
So I would try to go and find this cat, but I couldn't get down where the cat went. It went down the hill. But the cats that I had are with Jeff. And I left because my ex-boyfriend has the cats. He has Oreo, he has Garfield, he has all of them, because when I moved, I couldn't take them with me. And I needed to get out of the place that I was, because there was roaches all over the place.
I was going to say,
they were talking about. The place that they were talking about, the whole place has them. It was a known place that DSS was putting people at. So my cats are with Jeff. I don't have anything to do with them. So I can tell you about that story time why I have nothing to do with him. If you'd like to know that one. Okay, so flash forward to why I don't talk to Jeff. So I was pregnant.
Just
I was
one
having
second.
a lot of.
Sorry, ATH has a question. Just one sec.
Okay.
Hit it, ATH.
So actually, no, I'm not in the wrong because I don't have the paperwork on me right now to prove it, but there is a 22-page book on Josh's mental health alone. People come at me for stuff that I did, but don't come at Josh. And I'm working on getting so the reason why I don't have custody of Seth, I'll tell you why I don't have custody of Seth. Because I was on SSI, okay? You know how health insurances, right? You know, Medicaid stuff, right? You know how you have Medicaid, right? When you guys know what I'm talking about, like Medicaid insurance.
Yeah.
You know how they don't cover for anything? Like anything at all. So what happened is my son, when he was born, was missing a rib and a piece of vertebrae. He was born like that. He had autism. So I decided to sign him off to my cousin so she could sit there and get him the proper insurance to get the stuff that he needed, because they would not let him get his therapy. So I signed him off thinking it was the right thing to do.
Okay. And HEH's question is Gladys' question. Are you?
I don't talk to Jeff at all.
But
Gladys, is your mom's name Snaggy?
so you were collecting money for Jeff's transition?
Nobody sent anything for it, but he wanted me to post videos about it, and it never went far. Like I said, I don't talk to him anymore. Because he decided. Okay, so Jeffrey left me at the hospital when I miscarried the baby that was his, and left me there from 3 a.m. in the morning all the way until noon, and I lost the baby. They said the baby had no heartbeat.
That's very sad. Sorry to hear that. I'm just gonna ask myself. It diverts to Jeff or someone else and something bad they did.
What they had me for was my mental health. That's what they had me for. I'll say I was no saint. I had mental health issues. I was off mental health meds. I embraced Seth when he was a baby all the way to the age of 2 by myself. I was a single mom doing it all by myself. And I'm no victim. I will not be sharing where I live, because I have people that want to beat my ass. But I will tell you, the only thing they had me for was my temper and my mental health, which I am in classes for it. I take medication. I did the classes that they wanted me to do. So I did the domestic violence, the anger management, the 3 freaking parenting classes that I have done. So I've done all the requirements they want me to do. They want me to have an updated eval. I am literally in contacts with my workers. They're setting it up for next week sometime. So I'm doing everything I need to do. And so Josh had custody of 8, the baby that they're talking about here now, and he lost it.
See, again, the question was about you, and you talked around in circles kind of for a minute, and then Josh, I don't even know who Josh is.
So he's the baby daddy for baby number 2. Like I said, my mental health is what, and my anger is what got me to lose my kids. They said my mental health needed help. So my son went to Amanda, and Ethan was born early, and Harmony went to her grandmother. And like I said, I've done the classes that they wanted me to do. I have changed my attitude. I've kept up with my house. I've done everything they wanted me to do. But currently, the grandmother is dealing with. No, I told that. Was I aggressive? No. But did I sit there and was hot tempered? Sure the fuck was when they decided to pull my children. But who's not going to sit there and be pissed off and angry when they take your children out of your hand?
I mean, if it's the best situation for the children, I mean.
Yeah, but I didn't understand why they were taking him at the time because it wasn't because of me. I was not home when they first took Seth. That's the problem.
All right. Jamie has a question.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to say, hey, I was in here.
Hey, Jamie.
How are you, Gladys?
Okay, Jamie.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know you've been here since Seth was born, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was the main target of Seth's story, right?
I remember the story. I just don't remember who was targeted for that.
Josh was. I was out of the house when the MPs circled the house, and he said that there was a baby buried in the backyard, and that's when they took Seth. They put Seth back in my custody the day that he got in the rubbing alcohol. They literally came out, checked my house the next morning, and he was back there for a week. Do you remember that, Jamie?
I do.
Her friend doesn't remember because it's been 5 years since this has been going on.
It's a pretty significant, life event, though, you know?
I try to not remember shit because the fact being, if I do, I sit there and go in a bad mental health, and I'm trying to keep my mental health good so I can be in part of my baby girl's life. If I go downhill, that shows them that my mental health is getting bad, and I don't want that.
Yes, I think Josh is the ex that got violated.
Who's the No, it was a lie. That's why they looked at our mental health, because it was a lie.
Wait, it was a lie that the baby got buried or that Josh got violated? Or both?
Hold on. The baby buried in the backyard was a lie. I don't know about who got violated. What?
I thought Josh got violated.
No, I was talking about my best friend that something happened today. Nothing about... Josh got kicked out of the army. That's what happened for all this.
That would be violated.
Jeez.
What do you mean by violated? Like,
Yeah, I don't understand violated.
No, he was not kicked out because of me. He was kicked out because of CPS being involved because of his actions.
well, what do you mean by violated? Because by violated, I go to sexual assault or whatever.
Actually, there was no filthy house. It wasn't up to their expectations, but I can show you pictures of my mom's house, and you think differently.
You hear what I said, Miss Thang? I said, what do you mean by violated?
Violated, yeah,
I
I
don't know
agree.
if it's violated.
I'm confused. They said violated. It's not a lie. It's all on documentation. I don't
violated
have the
by another
documents
human?
right now, but I'm
Were
not going to show
were they
those.
violated by somebody else, like a human, or what does that mean? What do you?
No, my friend wasn't in the mental hospital. Yes, did I lie about that? Yes, because it's nobody's business where he is.
Okay.
You tell him, Amanda. Big code.
I'm not going to sit there and spread my friend's information. But no, I'm not going to post the paperwork. People believe what they want to believe. I can't sit there and make them believe whatever they want. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, people are going to take sides. Ask Jamie. Jamie, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, you've seen it all these years. People come and hate on me. Yes, he isn't in jail. CPS and the police were constantly there on base. Yeah, they were constantly at the home because he choked me twice. There is both reports of it. Amanda and Dave showed up and got Seth the first time I got choked.
Cosmic.
And I didn't press charges. And the second time I got choked, I called the police.
Reese, you should come
I'm
out.
not turning on the camera. This is not my house.
I mean, you had the camera on before, right?
I know, but I'm not going to
Showed
sit there and show the whole house. You know what I mean? They want to see how clean it is. It's not my house.
Oh, I see.
Yes, the MP showed up at her house because there was a baby apparently buried in the backyard, which is fucking wild.
It's literally in paperwork. I'm not lying.
No, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying it's wild that there was even an accusation that a baby would be buried in said backyard. But
And I've had a lot of mental health issues. My friend's house, I'm babysitting for her dog that she has me babysit for. Her husband was arrested and it was placed on Fort Drum page. See? I'm not lying. They had it all over TikTok that he got arrested and he was only allowed to come to the house certain times.
yes, but I think what Reese is saying that you're not going to get kicked out of the military for that.
I don't know exactly why he got kicked out. They said CPS and choking. I
Who's
don't
your
know.
husband and you don't know why?
I didn't look into it.
Is Josh?
They
your-
said a clean record. Like, they didn't say exactly why. And
Is
I can't
Josh
read
still your
paperwork.
husband? Or like, are you guys divorced? Or what's going on with that?
Because we don't have custody of Harmony, they're giving us a hard time getting a divorce. I gotta
But-
look into it more this week.
So y'all are still technically married.
Separated, yep. I would like her to
the
tell us how
but the
many.
divorce is not finalized.
No.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to do this. Give her Reese.
My question here is, you said that he was kicked out of blank town and Fort Drum because or dishonorable charge, or did he get a DD 214? If he was your husband, you would know this.
And the whole jail shit. Not the jail shit, the military stuff.
Of any of the children that you don't have custody of?
Yes, Harmony.
Okay. Does he? So he was dishonorably discharged then? Because if he wasn't, your child would still have benefits, but also that too.
So he has rights to her. So he did have custody of her until shown that his mental health was bad. He put Harmony in a program, a mental health program, and put her on medication without my knowing. He told me that it was a preschool, and it was not a preschool.
Oh, as an educator, what kind of program was that then?
A castle program. She would go for her mental health during the day. They said that she had some mental health issues, which I don't know what was going on. They would keep information from me. So I don't know exactly what.
Okay.
Josh has a different story. I don't know. Like I said, they kept me out of it. They literally have. That's my alarm clock going off. Sorry.
Okay.
She would be best in adult group home to learn to deal with daily life. I know how to deal with daily life. I don't need an aide. I do a lot of shit on my own. I know how to pay my bills. I know how to do everything. Ask her how. No, I did not sell the stuff that was given to me. So the apartment that I had, I left everything in the apartment when I left because I couldn't.
An apartment or a apartment?
The apartment that I was
Got
in
it, okay.
on Mill Street. I did not
Girl,
stay there
stop,
anymore.
stop. Why, first of all, why are you telling all this personal information? Like, you're giving towns, you're giving... Girl, stop.
Stop
Don't
saying
tell
your
me-
kids' names.
Yeah, like, please. Like, I know that... Never mind, I'm going to stop. Go ahead.
I mean, everyone from your lives and stuff probably already knows. 'Cause
Yeah,
you've
they
done
know
that
everything
before.
pretty much.
But,
I should have
like-
shut my mouth. Anyways.
Just
Yeah, I
like
sold stuff that I didn't need.
anyway.
And also no, the reason why I didn't have clothes is because the fact being, I was supposed to move to California, and my ex told me to, was literally throwing everything that I had out when we would stop at the bus stations. When I got to California, I was in a pair of booty shorts. There is no Discord. There's a Reddit page.
No, I think she means our Discord.
No. So people wanted to help me get the bus ticket, okay? I was not begging. I was sitting there. I'm in the Creative Rewards program on my other page trying to get people to like and comment on my videos. You guys can look it up. It's my other page is Lonely Girl 6091.
May I ask a question respectfully?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, God. Don't want to share. I respect that, but what are your disabilities if you don't mind sharing?
So I've been put down as mentally unchallenged. I won't say the other words they used to use back in the old days. So mentally unchallenged.
Okay.
I've been on SSI since I was 10 years old, somewhere around there. My parents put me on it. Anyways.
Is there like an actual diagnosis?
Yeah,
Maybe.
mentally challenged, and I don't know what it was called, but I was weak in my hands and my legs. So I was in OT and PT from early age all the way until middle school when they kick you out of the program. And the other reason why I haven't gone for custody of my kids is because I know they deserve better than I could ever give them. I have not scammed. But I know they deserve better than I could give them. That's why I only want visitation. My dad's not in prison for life, okay? He didn't get life for what he did, okay? We're not going to get into that. I will not answer any questions on that. No, I didn't lose rights of my boys. I signed them off willingly.
Okay.
I signed them off willingly. The first.
I don't know. TikTok just glitched. Sorry, everybody can come back up. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Welcome back.
Babies, and then was too far along to sit there and actually do something about it. I just want visitation with my kids, and I have visitation with my kids besides my oldest, where I got screwed up.
That is a good question. Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
How do I say this? If the person doesn't know if they can take care of the kid, then that's up to the person to decide what they need to do at that moment. I'm glad I can't have kids. I got my tubes removed.
Tied? You mean tied?
No, I signed them over because they said I couldn't be around anybody under the age of 18. I could have fought it, but I fought it for a long time.
So are you is there a reason you can't be around people under the age of 18?
No, they were going to put that on me because they said I had 3 cases, which is not true. 2 cases were closed. And I could have fought it, but I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose the fact. I didn't want to lose Harmony, and I didn't want to lose Ethan.
You don't have to say their names. You can just say my kids.
My kids. Is she a PDF? What?
A pet.
Oh no, I'm not. You can look my name up. I'm nothing. I have no record of anything. Never been in trouble with anything. Never, nothing.
Is there any Gladstein files? Sorry.
No, don't know who that is, but.
Sorry.
So.
Yeah, that was wild.
But you're ultimately trying to get visitation for your children. Is that correct?
Yes, I've been fighting nonstop. I don't want to have custody of my children. I don't think I could handle it. I'm going to be frank with you. Everything that I went through in my life, my mental health could not take that. And that's far from, and Jamie could tell you, that's saying a lot about Gladys over the friggin' 6 years.
I've seen this comment over and over and over again. Now I have a question. Do you only date pedlos?
No. Josh wasn't a pedo. One was, and I didn't know it. And then Ethan's dad, I don't know who his dad is. There was nothing, no diagnosed. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't know why that alarm's going off. There was no DNA test done. Yes, Jesse was a pedo, but not for the reasons why. There's a whole story about Jesse, and I left Jesse, so that was out there. I don't know, because Dragon, there was never a DNA test done on Ethan, so I don't know whose is. Yes, Jesse Tebow was, but not for the reasons you guys think he was, and I left him. He's somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere.
I did not mess up my.
Yes, was it wrong of me dating somebody like that? Yes. But did I know that at first? Sure the fuck not. Otherwise I wouldn't have. No,
So did
I
you
don't
leave him
pick
because he
all
was,
these men over my kids. I
did
wish
you
I
leave
could have
him-
my kids.
Did you leave him because he was a pedo or because, like, personal reasons?
No, because he was pedo. Yeah.
That's one of your first right answers tonight, so that's a good one.
I actually been saying a lot of answers right. I have all the paperwork.
I'm not saying you're not lying. Like, I'm not saying you're lying or anything.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm with nobody. The last boyfriend I had was not on the pedo registry. I've been looking into people's backgrounds now before I decide to date somebody. Yeah. Yeah.
So you got engaged to him knowing he was a pedo, I'm guessing Regina means?
No, I was stuck where I was living because I had nowhere else to go when we were together at the time. And I had nowhere else to go. And I finally got away from him and ended up in the same place that had cockroaches, was because DSS put me there.
What reason?
May I ask if you are able to have any more children? No, I have my tubes out. I have my tubes removed. I got them removed after I lost the fourth baby and did not want any more. I don't want any more. I don't want any more. Like I said, I don't want any more. I
That's
got them
probably a
out
good thing.
because of my choice.
The steps that you're like, is there proper authorities or whoever's in, are there, in charge of you getting visitations or possible visitations with your kids?
Oh, so I have visitation, but I got to take it back into court to make a plan. So the judge said it was up to the grandmother to do visitation, but she is refusing visitation at this moment. She is fighting my ex-husband. Don't ask me what's going on there. I have no goddamn idea. I'm not a part of that. If you guys want to find out about that, you're going to have to ask Josh, because I hear both sides. Like, I get played like a toy. Like, one person will offer me this, one person will offer me this. I'm like, I don't know what to do at this point. And I'm going to be 26.
When was the last time you seen your kids?
Last year I seen my kids in person. I see my my daughter.
Like last year, as in like 2 months ago, or
2025. I seen her with Josh. Josh had custody of her. And then I see her over the phone. And then Ethan, I get to see twice a year. I'm not allowed to post pictures or anything about him. That's the way his parents put it. I'm not allowed to post pictures or anything like that. No, there's no court paperwork saying that I can't see my child. It's once a year person. No, Josh said Josh was the person that had in control of my visitation. So he had it where I got to see her once a year in person visitation. And then it's turning into more. But I also live 11 hours from her. No, it's not in the court paperwork. I have the court paperwork, but it's not in front of me. It's not in the court paperwork. It says Josh is supposed to say when. J- Harmony's something for the judge to sit there and take the daughter right out of his custody and put her back with the grandmother.
Okay, but didn't you say he had custody of the daughter?
Yeah, he did.
So
but
why
the
did he
grandmother
have
has
custody
it.
of the daughter but not you?
Because I didn't file for custody of her.
So at some point, like
I never wanted custody.
even
I
though
only wanted
just one sec.
Yep.
Even though you're saying all these things about his character and how shitty of a person he is and narcissist and everything else, people found him able to have custody of the said daughter, right?
Yes, and then they took it away like 2 months later or 3, somewhere around that time frame.
And you just never even cared enough to go for custody?
I never went for custody because the fact being I still had stuff to finish and I didn't think I could handle taking care of her myself at that time. My mental health still is in progress and that's how it is. The grandmother said it was because that's what was said. But no, I never went for custody because I knew I couldn't handle it.
I mean, that is something I think all I'll say, because again, I don't know Josh's story, but you deciding that your mental health wasn't good enough to be there for your kids is probably the most responsible thing you've done in 26 years. I know that off like 2 hours of knowing you. But like, because somebody said you can't use mental health, but you should like take accountability for shit too, not just say I have mental health and everything else is Josh's fault.
I know I'm in the wrong. That's why I never went for custody of her. And I'm letting him and his grandmother handle it. I know that I can't handle it mentally. I was hospitalized for my mental health a year ago, not even. Yes, I am her mom. But there's sometimes when your mental health is so bad that you can't do things.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted me to ask, did you want to F your father?
No, no, listen. So I was raped by my dad. There's a DNA kit done. He raped me.
Great.
Tap the screen, please.
Don't say that word.
Okay, so he did stuff, and he's put away for 10 years. He admitted to my stepmom what he did to me, and he's still serving jail time for it. But no, I did not want to do stuff with my dad. That's disgusting. So in prior of that event happening, my dad decided that he wanted to end himself, and drink antifreeze, and he almost died. I ended up in CPS custody in 2017, and then 2018, that stuff happened to me. But I'm not going to get into any more of that. Sorry, it's a bad subject, and I can't answer any more questions about that. I still have gotten over that mentally.
All I'll say, Dreamweaver, is just based off what you said. You like, unless there's proof of that.
There is a DNA test done. Not the DNA test. There was a rape kit done.
Great. Tap the screen.
So that's that. So I apologize to anybody.
Hey,
that-
we're gonna end that topic right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Say the same thing.
Okay. Please.
Yeah.
We're
I
not
was gonna say the same
Gladys.
thing.
I'm sorry that happened to you, but we're gonna draw the line right there.
Okay.
Yes. Agreed.
Okay?
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
I was just answering their questions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no more questions about that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Agreed. Agreed.
Thank you
Thank you.
Also
Sorry.
agree.
for answering them.
What do you mean,
I gotta stop walking around.
All three of your kids are doing in the care that they're in? Are they doing well? Are they thriving?
So, Seth, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea. They took me completely out of his life. They made it a closed adoption. I have no idea. Harmony, I will be talking to at tomorrow at 1 p.m. I got to figure out how to do that because I got banned from Facebook for 23 hours. But I get to talk to her tomorrow, and then I get to see Ethan April 19th.
But are they happy where they are?
Yeah, they're Harmony is very happy. Ethan is very happy. He still calls me mom, so he has
Who is
3
Grace?
moms. Who's Grace?
Yeah.
Grace is my mom.
I thought you said you didn't have a mom.
I do have a mom that I don't have anything to do with my mom.
Got it.
Okay, so
Grace is your mother figure.
There's a big difference between saying I don't have a mom and I don't have anything to do with my mom.
Well, she said her mom dropped her off at a social services or something when they were really young.
Right,
So
but
my
you
mom-
have.
So my mom came in and out of my life.
Let me please
Okay,
let me
sorry.
finish my thought. You've been known to say you don't have a mom, but in actual reality is you don't have a relationship with your mom?
Yes, yeah, yep.
Okay.
And that
So
you
the
have
wording
another-
is what's got people kind of in an uproar.
Okay, I'm
have a
sorry.
mom.
I'm not good with my wording.
You have a mom, you just don't have a relationship with your mom.
Yes, I'm sorry. I get my wording confused. I do that a lot. I do have speech
Okay.
problems and stuff.
And
I
just-
did not finish high school at all. I dropped out.
That's nothing to be ashamed
Okay.
about. But just and now this Grace lady is a mother figure.
No, so Grace is the mom that I was born from.
Okay.
So your biological mother.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
The only
Someone said
people
no,
that-
she literally was just gonna move in with her mom like a month ago. She's fucking lying. Quote unquote.
No, I'm not. I haven't lived with anybody. The only place that I stayed is right here, and I will show it to you.
Ask her about waffles where she scams people and then made her mom mods act like they won because she kept all the money. So that's
No, I
what-
didn't. I would draw the names, and that's what would come, and the people won it. There was one other person. This is where I stay. This is my friend's house. They let me stay here. I do have my own place.
Cosmic.
Right now, I'm literally just here because I'm watching a
That's
dog.
so nice.
Oh
That's
my
the only
God.
reason I'm here. I never said I was going to move in with my mom. My mom is homeless.
Thank y'all so
And
much.
I haven't done a raffle since 2024 or 2023.
How long are you dog sitting for?
I'm dog sitting until Sunday.
Oh, nice.
They needed somebody for him, and he's been crying for his owners. So this
Someone made a
dog,
point and said, "How does she know anything about her mom if she doesn't have a relationship?"
Because I talked to my stepdad. My stepdad has my brother that's disabled. My brother has cerebral palsy. He's in a wheelchair. That's how I know about my mom. My stepdad.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you go?